Here we are again, everybody. It's StreamTicker, and I am GoWonden, the developer of said program, here to show you what it's capable of now and why you, if you're a streamer, should be interested in downloading it. StreamTicker, as you're seeing on the screen right now, is a program that's designed to display images, display text, and read from files. And it's totally customizable. So everything that you see in the window, you have control over. I've designed this version of the program to behave more like programs that streamers are already familiar with. So it has sort of a similarity to things like Live Split. If you're in the speedrunning community, you're familiar with that. I wanted something that had like a look and feel that you were familiar with. And also, I wanted to change the way this program worked because the old version was a total mess and you had to have all kinds of different programs installed and it was a disaster. So this is much better. When you download StreamTicker, it's going to start with these two default messages in it, but from there you're able to customize however you want. So by right-clicking in the window, you'll see what you've got here. You've got options for editing the messages. You can edit the settings of the program. You can choose whether the window will always be on top or not. You can report issues directly from the program itself. So if you're running anything, let me know. You can check for updates, and of course, if you really like the program, please support your developer friend. Be much appreciated. So let's get back into what this program is capable of. So within the messages menu, I'm able to quickly copy a message, and then I can edit its components if I'd like. Give it a nickname. Say this is my new message, and let's say I want to edit the text component. So rather than saying made by GoWonden, I want to say hello, friends. And just like that, I've copied an existing message. And when I click OK and click OK, it will now be part of the rotation. Hello, friends. It's just that simple. Now you have tons of flexibility here. You have the ability you can create new ones. You can move them up and down and switch their order. You have the ability to add components to a message. So you're no longer limited to just one image and one text. You can do basically whatever you want. You can add as many images as you want. So like if I want here, I can copy this image a bunch of times. And now there will be a message that has that image a bunch of times. Or maybe I want to add something new. Well, then, I can go in here and create a new one, and you get the idea. Oh, there's the one with all the images just floating by there. That's kind of cool. Hello, friends. There's actually too many there. It went off the side of the window. So the point is here you have the customization to choose your component type. So you can create a text, you can create an image. It might ask you, what image do you want? Okay, well, I really want ST logo 64. That's my favorite image of all time. There you go. All right. And now there'll be another message there. You get the idea. So you can create a bunch of messages. Now, what's really cool about this is you can store sets of messages in their own files, and you can store settings for the program itself in their own files, just like Live Split. So you can have different messages for maybe different streams that you're doing. Maybe you are streaming a tournament and you want to use StreamTicker for one purpose for the tournament, but then you have a personal stream and you prefer different settings for that. So you have customization over that. But let's talk about the customization because that's the cool part here. So if we edit the settings, here's all the things that you can edit about the program. We have global message settings. So for the global message settings, this is what would apply to every message. So we show each message for 10 seconds. We set the time between each message. We can choose the scroll speed for when the animations are displaying the different messages. You can choose your font, your size. You can make it bold, italic, strike through. You get a preview of the font down there. You can pick your font color. So maybe you want orange. Excellent. We have tons of different animations to choose from here for when the message is arriving on the screen and when it's leaving. So maybe I want all my messages to slide up when they arrive, and I want them to unzip backward when they depart. Background color. So you can choose whether or not you want a background image. Right now there is a background image. So let me just show you what this looks like. If I remove the image that's already there, then I can set a background color for this. And let's pick one that's not awful. And when I click OK here, now it's going to replace all my settings on the fly, and it'll just keep running. So that's kind of hard to see. I picked some poor colors after all, but you get the idea. So you can mess with this as much as you want here. Another thing you can do is when you select a background image, so let's say that I really want the background to be donate.png. Please support your fellow developers. you can choose to fit the window to the background image. Now, in my case here, I believe it's going to yell at me because it's going to say that the width has to be at least 200. So I picked too small of an image. So I guess we'll go with background.png again. But the point is that you can choose to fit it to the image, so it'll automatically pick the width and height for you to fit your image perfectly. Now, if you don't do that, the rest of the space will be taken up by the background image color. So you have a lot of options with how you build this, but then you can choose to save these within each menu. So you can save it as a new file. If you get really messy and it's like, oh crap, I screwed everything up, you can just restore the default settings. So here I'll just replace those settings there and it'll look normal again. And then same thing with messages. If your messages get really screwy, you can just replace them with the default messages. So I'll do that too, just to show you what that looks like. And then I'll show you some of the creativity here that you can do as a power user. So here's my StreamTicker, sample. This is what it's going to look like when you download it. But let me just show you what it looks like here when I load in some settings here. Mine are in a different spot, so hold on just a second here. I made a sample melee Super Smash Brothers Melee. I don't know why I'm stuck on that word. So sample use case of this here. So this is a pretend melee tournament, and we are going to show you the scores of various matches. So take a look at this here. It's going to, just like that, on the fly, it swapped in my new messages. Melee round 1, Twig beat me 3-0. That sucks, but it's believable. So there's tons of flexibility with this program. You can use it to display lots of information. It could be your social media. It could be live stats. Here's the nice thing about this too. While you're editing messages in here, it's going to keep displaying the ones it already knows about. So you can make all the changes you want to here. It'll have no impact on the program. It'll just keep running. So if you screw something up in here, you can just cancel out and it'll keep displaying the messages you already have in place. But here, so what I've done is I've created a different message format. So you'll see in here, it's a little bit more complicated. There's gaps in the text between the text. And there's lots of different images and text here. But it's very easy to just add to this format here. So if I wanted to add another result, I could copy this and then edit it. And now all I got to do is go in here and change the things that matter. So in this case here, I have certain characters. Maybe I want to edit. It's not Captain Falcon for this player. Maybe it was StreamTicker logo 28, my favorite melee character. And that player was StreamTicker. So I'm going to edit the name. You get the idea. Click OK. Oh, maybe I wanted to rename that one too. Round 1, StreamTicker also defeats Goal 1. There you go. I'm just losing all over the place in this tournament. But so I hope you understand the idea that this is an extremely flexible program. I think that there's a lot of potential out there to use this if you are looking to enhance your stream in some ways that standard text components can't do in OBS. I think there's a lot of flexibility here, and I'm curious to see how people use it and who uses it. If you like this program and you want it for yourself, there's going to be a link in the description, of course, of this video. And again, all I ask is if you do like it, share it with your friends, because I only know so many people. I need your help. So let's make StreamTicker a big deal this time, because I think it's actually the program it always meant to be. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you when the stream's ticking.